It's impossible. I'm here. Get some.
I'm selling it that.
Oh, he ain't getting that.
Like they're dropping their ass off.
Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And I like the play call, like being aggressive on offense. Second and inches, you still got a third down coming, but the defense, great job being ready for the pass. Wasn't fooled, got the sack, now set up a better third down situation for him.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. The quick out. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
On third down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Warren. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Early in the game, pass complete. Great job. Sets up a manageable fourth down. We're going to set the tone early in this game. We're going to be aggressive. Yes, we're going for it.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback is down.
Damn.
And
it was number 10.
Gonna get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end.
Mississippi State 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Looking to buy time. He'll let one go down the right side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for the end zone. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they're able to get him down. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on me.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave.
And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball focused defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little more.
Man, look at this nigga D-line, fool.
Back at the 5.
He's not quick just on Mason Graham. Like, make it make sense, fool.
And seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen.
This nigga's fine. I ain't even fine.
Risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
He's loose at the 15. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to take a shot. Snags it on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, and I don't know
I'm 1 for 8. I'm 1 for 5.
As it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. Looking to scramble.
This nigga man and my niggas up, but this nigga weird.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You trying to watch Solo Manati. This nigga want to try.
This whole team, like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. you want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Using his legs to buy some time. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10.
I can't break. Oh,
That's a great
goddamn.
individual effort by him right there. When I think
He got
about
his
Ohio
fucking
State
dogs
football,
out for
especially
like
on
20 or
defense, right? It's the
15.
legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying
I
around,
think them
giving
niggas
great
great
effort,
average.
and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that. The ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Makes the grab outside. It's Warren. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
On a touchdown, bro. Who was getting to me?
Third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first possession.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
Picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half. Right away, you throw an interception to the defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Nobody.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Direct snap. He steps and power.
I hope your mama died tonight. You know, I feel like playing that nigga, man.
One versus flight reaction. Oh shit, no, you get first. Game one versus flight reacts. 1v1. I gotta revenge myself.
Put me in a match against that nigga again.
Best out of 5. You ain't got no spotter now, my nigga. It's simple. You're fucked. You ain't gonna play no D? Green. You ain't got no spotter now. It's ones now, my guy. Play some D flight. I got dunks on now. It's a big difference, my nigga. P. You ain't scoring.
Nigga mad, ain't he?
Fucking 2v2s, this big man just sitting in the paint all day. You ain't scoring on me. 21 zip, just like real life, nigga.
Look at this nigga outside kick at the beginning of the
I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And I get it. You want to start fast, take the life out of this home crowd. But when you're the road team and you start the game with an onside kick, that is a little bit crazy, a little bit aggressive. And when you don't get it, now you've created all the momentum for the whole team and great field position.
Offense getting set for first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Play like that, nigga.
You know, sometimes
you know,
you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field and then throw
straight like that, nigga.
He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Francis. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quick completion on the out. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Houston wants to play fast. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
Defense might bring the house here. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback. You try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. He does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. The 40. The 20. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might just put him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you can see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys. You see an open space, and boom, he's a guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Neighbors. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Gulitowski. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit.
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick the field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense, put a play, catches the ball in the end zone, take a knee, take a knee. No, sir, I'm taking this thing all the way back, 100 yards to the house. What a play.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. He's going for the big play. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Mississippi State 21, Houston 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to him. Getting some heat.
Look at
And
this
this
nigga
looks
back, bro.
disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field. Here's an example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that swing.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance. And he'll be brought down at the 24. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play the...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
A love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking for a man. It's Gulatowski. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On target to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Cougars want to move quickly. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking for a deep man. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Is he catching me?
Sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18.
Look at 99 speed.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Coming after it. Throws to the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown.
Bro, I'm lagging, bro.
Whatever they want to do is having a lot of success.
And he makes the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of what...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget it.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Bro, gang right there. Why he ain't help?
They'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Gulatowski. He's right on target. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here.
Why this nigga trying?
Wants to throw on first down. They're trying to get to it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he's looking downfield. They get to him as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Man, this nigga lagging me, son.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, get ready to come back in this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Gulatowski. And he got smacked.
See that you went and grabbed a pro spotter, nigga?
$2 Degree dropped a bit on you checking out.
This nigga was playing with a pro player?
A pro player is crazy. Was that my last game? No, I got one more. 15-5, can we do it? Can we do it?
From cars to homes to businesses, electronics help power.
Hey, buddy. What's going on with you, man? Out, man. You tried that with this one? Hey, you roll with it? You like it? Oh, yeah. I just saw this bitch.
This is the behind the scenes of the main channel video. If you hadn't watched that video yet, make sure you go watch it on my main channel at Avery B. So just sit back and vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to show y'all every perspective, everybody driving in the car. And hopefully you follow my text. Let's get into it.
Young Thug already free, fool.
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started.
Y'all niggas kicking that bit to the
Coming
side.
out with it, it's Neighbors. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Yo,
On first down, here comes this
what's good, Lil Twin? What's going on, Lil Twin?
Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about
Finna bomb this little. I'm lagging, so I can't lie. Ever since that nigga did that bullshit, I've been lagging. Finna bomb this nigga, though. Go get that shit. And of course, that Prescott.
That incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And the offensive coordinator here is
Of
really
course,
trying
that
to
you
stay
overthrow him.
aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Motion from the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Stop me, Lil Twin.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Catch in the middle, it's Warren. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Mississippi State going up tempo. The give to the back. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. The throw. And they fail on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you're used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back.
Like, come on, Dak, boy, you gotta make that pass, fool. Keep pausing the game for nigga. Take your plate. 4th and 1, nigga. I convert this nigga, just go ahead and quit.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Jordan. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. A first down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's the end of the first quarter. Mississippi State 7, 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. White going to attack through the air. He'll take the deep shot.
I guess, son.
On the right. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
They'll go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The brigade celebrating another first down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising, Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
You know, runs like this, oftentimes you're like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
White wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. Makes a catch and knocked down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Good high ball. Good high ball.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside.
Did all that just to run?
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fair catch, called for and made. Only 10 seconds remaining here in the first half as they put it in play, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Using his legs, it's Gordon. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. second half always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's
Nigga
been
had
a
a
good
full-blown touchdown. This nigga garbage.
In a feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to
man.
being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really
Let me lock
impressive.
in. Let me lock in. If I can stop lagging, though, you know what I'm saying?
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They keep attacking through the air. That's caught.
He's spamming.
He's crossed down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Nigga spamming one play, he missing it.
Now on second and short after the first down completion. White going to attack through the air. It's complete. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you throw a running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Navy quick to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to throw on third and goal. He's got it.
Like, bro, I'm fucking.